Hello friends, myself Sachin Kumar. In this video, we are going to discuss about representation of relation using matrix and directed graph. If we talk about set A and we have the elements of this set, elements are 1, 2, 3. Is relation 1 to antisymmetric? Answer is in years. If we talk about same set and relation is here 1 2, this 1 2 relation is transitive. Further answer is in yes. We are exploring these problems in this video. If you are new to our channel, please subscribe the channel. Also, please share, like and comment the video. If we talk about the matrix representation, say here we have the elements. Elements are A and B. Elements A belongs to set A. Elements B belongs to set B. If ith element of set A, that is Ai, and jth element of set B, this is Bj. If Ai and Bj are related, then we have to mark 1 at Mij location of the matrix. I mean at the ith row and jth column of the matrix, we are marking 1. If these Ai and Bj are not related, then we are marking here 0 at Mij location. In this way, we can represent the matrix. If we talk about the graph representation of the relation, say here we have the two vertices, and if we have, then we must draw a directed as between these two vertices. If these two vertices are related, we have to draw a directed as. In this way, we can plot the directed graph of the relation. Now, initially we are discussing about the important relations. Based on these relations, we will draw directed graph and matrix. Initially, we are discussing about reflexive property. Say here, we have the set R. We have here relation R and set is A. If A is related to itself for all A, then this property is called reflexive property. For example, 1 1, 2 2, 3 3, and if set is given by 1 2 3, this is the example of the reflexive property. All A are related to itself. If we talk about the matrix representation, then diagonal element should be 1. If diagonal element is 1, then A is related to A itself. All the values of the diagonal element should be 1. If we talk about the graph representation, then we need here loop at every vertex. I mean if A is related to A, then we have to make the directed graph from A to A. I mean loop is required. We need to draw loop at every vertex. So in this way, we can represent reflexive relation using matrix and graph. If we talk about the irreflexive property, then here, if no such AA pair exists, such property is called irreflexive property. For example, 2 3, 1 2 are valid example. Here, AA pair does not exist. Therefore, this is here irreflexive property. If we observe this example, then diagonal element should be here 0. I mean, no A is related to A itself. If we talk about the graph representation, then there should be no loop on any vertex because A is not related to itself. In this way, we can represent this particular relation using matrix and graph. If we talk about the next relation, this is called here symmetric property. Symmetric means here we have relation R and this relation on set A is called symmetric. If A is related to B, then B should be related to A. If this is true, then this is called symmetric property. Example is given by say 1 2, 2 1, 1 1 is the valid example. If we talk about 1 2, A is related to B and B is related to A. Therefore, 1, 2, 2, 1 pair supports to symmetric property. If we talk about 1, 1, then this is here further supports to symmetric property. If we take the inverse of 1, 1, then we will get the same value. I mean, A is related to B. Inverse of this particular 1, 1 is also 1, 1. If inverse is same, if R inverse equals to R, then this is called symmetric relation. Therefore, 1, 1 supports to symmetric property. If we observe this example, then we can represent this particular relation using the matrix and graph like this. If we talk about the matrix, if we have the 1 to 2 relation, I mean first row, second column is 1, then second row, first column should be also 1. In this way, we can represent the matrix. If we talk about this particular 1, 1, then diagonal element may also 1. If we have the 1, 1 kind of relation is here, then diagonal should be 1. In this way, we can draw the matrix for this particular relation. If we talk about the graph representation, then in the graph we have here, we have the edge from 1 to 2 is directed as. Then we also need the directed edge from 2 to 1 because 1, 1 also supports 2, our symmetric property. Therefore, loop is also allowed. In this way, we can make the matrix and graph of the symmetric property. If we talk about the antisymmetric property, antisymmetric means a relation R on set A is called antisymmetric if A is related to B and B is related to A, implies that A equals to B. So such property is called antisymmetric property. If we take the example is here 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3. This is here valid example of the antisymmetric property. I mean, here 1 is related to 1. Here, if A is related to B and B is related to A, if we take the inverse, then we will get here same value. And further, we can conclude that A equals to B. So therefore, 1, 1 supports to antisymmetric property. If we talk about this particular case 2, 2, this is here further supports to antisymmetric property. If we take about here this particular case 2, 3, this is further supports to antisymmetric property. I mean, if we talk about 2, 3, here A is related to B, but here B does not related to A. Therefore, we cannot check the equality. I mean, no counter example is available in case of the 2, 3. If no counter example is available, then we can conclude that this 2, 3 supports to antisymmetric property. If we talk about the matrix representation, then we have here 2, 2, 3 is 1. I mean second row, third column should be here 1. Then 3, 2, 2 should be 0. There should be no 3 to 2. And another point is here, few oblique all diagonal may have 1. If we have 1, 1 kind of relation, then diagonal should be 1. If we have 2, 2, then diagonal should be also 1. So few oblique all diagonal elements should be 1. If we talk about the graph representation, then there should be an edge from 2 to 3, but there should be no edge from 3 to 2. Few and all vertices may have the loop because we have the pair 1, 1 and 2, 2 also. In this way, we can represent this relation using the matrix and graph. If we talk about the next property, this is called here asymmetric property. In the asymmetric property, if A is related to B, I mean A is related to B, then B should not related to A. In any case, this property is called asymmetric property. I mean, if we have here 2, 3 pair, then there should be no 3, 2 pair. Here we have 1, 3 pair. There should be no 3, 2 pair. There should be no 3, 1 pair. Particularly here, no A is also allowed. Now question arises, why? no such A is allowed. Because if we talk about the inverse of AA, we will get here same result, R equals to R inverse. We have here R, and R inverse is also available in case of the AA, but R inverse is not allowed in the asymmetric relation. Therefore, we cannot write AA in the asymmetric relation. If we talk about the matrix representation for this example, here we have the as from 2 to 3, second row, third column is 1, then 3 to 1 should be 0. Moreover, no diagonal element should be 1 because we are not taking any pair of A and A. If we are talking about the graph representation, then 2 to 3 is an S. There is no S from 3 to 2. Further, no loop is allowed. In this way, we can represent the asymmetric property using the matrix and graph. If we talk about the next important property, this is called here transitive property. In the transitive property, if A is related to B and B is related to C, then A should be related to C. This is called here transitive property. If we talk about the example, then example 1, 2, 2, 3. 1, 3 is a valid example. I mean A is related to B, B is related to C, and A is related to C. Therefore, R1 supports to transitive property. If we talk about the relation R2, then relation R2 also supports to the transitive property. Why? Here 1 is related to 1. Next relation should start from this one. Next relation should starts from 1 because B is here 1. Further, this relation is starting with 1. So we can assume that this is here 1 and C is also here 1. BC pair is here. If BC pair is here, B is 1, C is 1, and A is also here 1. So we have here A is 1, C is 1. 1, 1 pair is there. I mean AC pair is also here. So this relation also supports to transitive property. If we talk about the relation this R3, I mean 1, 3. 1, 3 is also transitive relation. Why this is transitive relation? Because if A is related to B and B is related to C, then A should be related to C. Here A is related to B, but there is no pair of B and C. So therefore we cannot check about A and C. If we are unable to check, I mean no counter example is available, then we can say that this particular relation also supports to transitive property. If we talk about the matrix representation of any relation, say this matrix is given and we have to find out relations. What are the relations are involved in this matrix? Here, if we observe diagonal element is 1, all the values of the diagonal element is 1. Therefore, R is here reflexive relation. This is here reflexive relation. Here, if we talk about A is related to B and B is related to A, AB pair and BA pair exist. Similarly, B is related to C and C is related to B. This pair also exists. This particular relation, this particular matrix supports to symmetric property. If we talk about the antisymmetric, here we have A related to B and B related to A. These pairs are available here. Therefore, this particular matrix is not antisymmetric matrix. In this way, we can find out whether this matrix is symmetric or antisymmetric or reflexive. If we talk about this particular graph, directed graph, and we have to find out the relation involved in this graph. Here, at every vertex, we have the loop from A to A, B to B, and C to C. If there is a loop at every vertex, then element is related to itself. Therefore, it supports to reflexive property. We talk about the symmetric, then A is related to B, but there is no edge from B to A. Therefore, this relation is here not symmetric. If we talk about the antisymmetric property, here B to C we have as and we have also as from C to B, I mean B is related to C and C is related to B. Therefore, this property violates to antisymmetric relation. Antisymmetric means if one element is related to other element, it is only possible in case of the equality. But here B and C both are here different element. Therefore, this relation, this particular B and C pair violates the antisymmetric property. So we can say that our relation, our graph is not supposed to antisymmetric property. If we talk about the transitive relation, we have the edge from A to B. We have the also edge from B to C, but there is no edge from A to C. A to C edge is missing. So therefore, we can conclude that this relation does not supports to transitive property. In this way, we have find out the relation of any matrix or any graph. Thanking you.